Good day everyone, especially to Sir Leo Arcayos. Good day sir. And I am Adrian Buyori, and today we are going to discuss about the Archimedes principle and its application in marine transportation. So what is Archimedes principle? An object submerged in a fluid experiences an upward buoyant force equal to the weight of the displaced fluid. So how does Archimedes principle apply to the ship? So Archimedes principle states that the buoyant force is equal to the weight of the water displaced by the boat or the ship. If the weight of the water displaced by the boat is less than weight of the ship, the ship sinks. So what is principle buoyancy? The Archimedes principle is the state that the buoyant force on an object is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the object. That is, the simplicity and power of this idea is shrinking. If you want to know the buoyant force on an object, you only need to determine the weight of the fluid displaced by the object. So the key concept is, first we have buoyancy, a force exerted by a fluid that opposes an object weight. Buoyancy refers to the upward force exerted by a fluid on an immersed object opposing its weight. The force is determined by the Archimedes principle and is affected by the average density of the object. This force determines whether the object will float, sink, or remain suspended in the fluid. So the second one is the gravity, the downward force acting on a vessel due its weight. And then the last one is the equilibrium, when the buoyant force and gravitational force balance, the ship floats. And we're going to discuss the force acting on a ship, buoyant force versus weight of ship. So a ship floats because of the balance between two main forces. And then the two main forces we have weight and the buoyant force. And first is weight. This is the downward force due to the gravity acting on the ship's mass. It's directly vertically downwards. Then the second one is buoyant force. This is the upward force exerted by the water on the submerged part of the ship. It's equal to the weight of the water displaced by the ship. According to Archimedes principle, this upward force is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the object. Then, for a ship to float, the buoyant force must be equal to or greater than the weight of the ship. If a buoyant force is less than the weight, the ship will sink. The image shows how the buoyant force acts upward, counteracting the ship weight. So a ship floats due to the balance or equilibrium between its downward force and the buoyant force, upward force, exerted by the water. The buoyant force is equal to the weight of the water displaced by the ship. So thank you.